Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie, and if you're new here, I'm trying to lose weight following the Slimming World plan, and if you're existing, welcome back to my channel. I've just come back from my holiday. I just spent 5 nights in Kent at the Isle of Sheppey. I did record bits of my holiday, so I'm going to have a quick look at the clips and see whether they're anything worth putting into a video. If they're worth doing as a separate video, I'll do one, and if not, I'll just insert them into here as what I ate in a day, just to show you a few bits of what I got up to. I didn't particularly record what I eat in a day whilst I was away, because I was aware that I wasn't always going to be on plan. I didn't want to trigger anybody particularly. So yeah, the holiday was good. Yesterday I drove back. I didn't vlog yesterday because it was like a 4-hour drive back, and I got back and I was shattered, and we'd unloaded the car and got the washing on and put stuff away, and by the time I'd done that, the last thing I wanted to do really was vlog. And we didn't eat very well yesterday really. We got up early, got the caravan cleaned, ready to come home. The lady come to get the key about 10 o'clock, so we set off thinking we'd be able to get a Burger King breakfast. Fine, Burger King didn't open till 11. There was nowhere else really close by. We tried Subway, they weren't doing breakfast, so we ended up going to Starbucks. So I didn't have a very healthy breakfast really. I just had a ham and cheese croissant, and then we didn't really have anything. I just had a bit of bread and cheese later on, and then the kids ordered pizza, so I did end up having a couple of slices of pizza. I wasn't going to have any. I was going to try and do my workout, but to be honest, after that drive I was shattered. So I'm back on it today. I've had a sneaky way on the scales, and by the looks of it today I've put about £3 on, which you could say was deserved in some ways, but not in others. We did a hell of a lot of walking. I mean, a hell of a lot of walking. And on the whole, I tried to make healthy choices. There were a couple of times where in the caravan I did dip into sort of chocolates and crisps and things. So my body's not forgiving. If I have the slightest thing off plan, that's it. I can see it on the scales. And obviously I did have a drink. I had a drink every night. So even if it was just like a cider or a seltzer or something, and again that always affects my weight. So yeah, anyway, I'm back on it today. I haven't been food shopping yet, so I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast whether I have something before I go out or not. I've got up fairly early. I got up and had my shower. It's currently 8 o'clock, so I got up about 7. I want to try and obviously edit my video and stuff, or have a look at it before I go out anywhere shopping, and I want to also have a look for some ideas. I don't really want to get a massive shop because obviously we've been on holiday, money's a bit tight, so it's going to be budget meals this week I think, more than anything. So I need to have a look and try and be clever. I need to pop down to visit my parents and Eddie's parents today, just a quick visit, so that's the plan for today. I do look tired. I've put a bit of makeup on this morning, but not a huge amount. But yeah, I should have passed in a bit longer, but you know when you get up and you wake up and you're hot and you just can't be bothered. My allergies are quite bad at the moment as well, so I just want to get a hay fever tablet and a coffee and then see how I feel. But yeah, back to work with a bump now. It was really nice getting up actually and going for a walk along the beach in the morning, on the seafront, and getting that sea air in. So that's the one thing I will miss. It's lovely to get back to my own bed because the bed was so uncomfortable. And I was not sleeping a great deal and getting up really early because it was killing my back. So I'm really glad to be sort of back in my own bed. But yeah, so anyway, when I eat something I'll show you, and if I do anything interesting I'll show you, and it's back to normal, and I shall see you later. Just popped to Morrison's to get some bits just to last us for the next couple of days. I haven't done a full shop. I think it cost about £47, and I'll quickly show you what I've got for my money. Excuse all the stuff at the end of the table, but obviously we're still getting everything unpacked from the holiday, so it's a bit of a mess everywhere. I've got 2 packs of Pick Me the Apples and 2 bags of the sweet plums and some strawberries. So they're all obviously speed foods. I've got some cabbage and 2 heads of broccoli, cucumber and spring onions, and a lettuce and some carrots. So that's all. Oh, and some tomatoes too. I've got some salad tomatoes and cherry tomatoes. So that's all speed food. I've actually got some mushrooms and onions as well. I picked up some of the Maggi noodles. These are the chicken ones, and these are quite low in sins. I think they're about 4.5. So it's just for a quick lunch. I've got some of the 5% fat steak mince, 2 packs of bacon, a pack of the paprika hex sausage and the chicken Italia. I bought some of the low sugar and salt ketchup. I bought some normal white bread for everyone. and a small loaf of wholemeal for me. It's Health Extra B. I bought some more hoisin sauce because we get through that quite quickly. I got some gravy and I got a Clover Light. I bought 2 packs of eggs. These were actually reduced to £1.53 from £1.80. But they've actually got a date of about the 30th of August and we'll get through them by then. So I bought 2 packs of those. I bought 1 pack of pasta and I bought a roast chicken. Meat was really expensive actually in Morrison's today. Everything, the pork and the beef was all really expensive. The chicken was probably the cheapest. And this was £4.58 for an extra large bird. So hopefully that's enough for us. So not a huge amount, mainly fruit and veg. I didn't find it particularly cheap in there. There are lots of £2 for £3 offers on, but that obviously means they're £1.50 each, which is quite expensive really. But it's just a case of going to the nearest shop and getting what I could as quickly as I could because I didn't want to do a big shop today. So anyway, I'll put this away now and I shall catch you when I've made something for, well, it's probably lunch now actually. It's 12:10, but I haven't had breakfast, so it's be a bit more of a brunchy breakfast. Here's my breakfast lunch. I've got 2 slices of the, I think it's the Warburton's 400g loaf, which is Health Extra B. I've got beans and I've got 2 poached eggs and I've got some bacon with the fat removed. So this is sin-free using a Health Extra B. And I'll catch you later for dinner. So I've got all my dinner on. The chicken is roasted. I've got my active fry on now with my roast potatoes in. And I've also got some potatoes on for mash and some veggies in the steamer. We got back from both sets of parents after going to visit and I've just had one of these. So I bought a few packs of the chocolates from Hotel Chocolate because they're 50% off. So these are, it's 548 calories for 100 grams and each one weighs about 13 grams. So I think it's about 71 calories, something like that. So I've had one of those. I haven't had all 3, I've had 1. So I'm going to count that as 3.5 sins. Is that right? 3.5 sins. It's about right, I think. So I'm going to count that as 3.5 sins, which seems a lot for one little chocolate, but I've got such a big headache. I've got a really, really banging headache. And I don't know if it's because I ate quite a lot of like sweet stuff on holiday and now I haven't had any at all today, whether my body's like, where's the sugar? I don't know. Or if it's just tiredness, but I really have got a sore head. So I've made my own Yorkshire puddings today as well, so I need to work out what sins they're going to be. That was a request from Ewan, so I have made some. So I'll see how many sins they are, and if they're not too high in sins, I might have one of those as well. I'm not planning on having a huge amount of snacks today, but dinner probably will be around 6:30, so I might want to have something later on, so I need to allow myself a little bit of leeway. But anyway, I'll show you dinner when I get it out. Here's my Sunday dinner. I've got roast chicken that's sin-free. I've got broccoli, green beans and carrots that are speed. I've got some potatoes that have been done in the active fry, so they're sin-free. There's a tiny bit of sweet corn there, only like probably a teaspoon because I didn't really want any. I did actually do mashed potatoes today, so that has got milk in out of my Health Extra A, and it's got a tiny bit of Clover Light in there, but this is, I've only got like literally a couple of tablespoons, so I might count like 1 sin for it or something. And then I've got a homemade Yorkshire pudding, and this I think is about 6 sins, so, and then I've got a bit of gravy over the top, so I'm probably going to count this as being all the rest of my sins for the day, because I think it's probably about a sin's worth of gravy. 6, 7, 8, so it's probably about 8 sins for dinner. So I'll catch you later if I have anything else to eat. Good morning, it's Monday and it's the 24th of August. Crazy hair again. Another day, another crazy hairstyle. So yeah, back to working from home for me today. Back to the grind. Holiday's over. Oh, boo. So yeah, it's currently 7:45. I'm up and logged on to work. Got my cup of coffee, got my large bottle of water because I'm aware that certainly over the last weekend I've not drank a huge amount of water. So yeah, back to it. Yesterday after I'd recorded my dinner, I didn't have any pudding or anything, but then when I was sitting watching TV last night, I did end up delving into the chocolates and had some more chocolates. Thankfully they're gone now, so the temptation's gone. I think it was a mixture of pre-work depression of thinking about what I'm going to have to face when I log on today, and I'd got a really bad headache and just felt like I needed something, so I had some chocolate. Not beating myself up about it. You know, I made healthy choices all day, so I'm not too concerned. I'm sure it wouldn't have caused that much damage, and you know, if your body needs something, it needs something. It was obviously telling me it needed something sweet, so I had something. But today I'm back focused, ready to start again. I'm not sure what I'm having for breakfast yet. It's too early for me at the moment. Still feel a bit bleh. So I'm going to have my coffee. Aim to have breakfast around 9ish, I think, something like that, 9 or 10. Haven't got anything prepared for lunch either. I really wanted to make some soup last night, but to be honest, my head was just pounding so much I just couldn't be bothered, so I just didn't bother. So I might prepare some at lunchtime, not sure yet. If not, I might have to grab one that's already prepared. It won't be a sin-free, but you know, it's one of those things. So we'll see. I have got salad bits in as well, so if I want to have a salad, I could have that. So yeah, I'm just going to get the day started, and I shall catch you later. Here's my breakfast. I've gone for strawberries, some 0% Greek yoghurt, so the strawberries are speed, the 0% Greek yoghurt is free, and I put meringue on the side just to try and sweeten it a little bit, because the Greek yoghurt is not very sweet and I haven't put anything in it. That's 2.5 sins. So this is 2.5 sins for breakfast, and I shall catch you later for lunch. Here's my lunch. I've got lettuce, tomatoes, cucumber and spring onion, which is all speed. I've got chicken and some bacon, which is free. I've got a hard-boiled egg for free and some beetroot for speed. And over the top I've just got a squeeze of the 30% lighter Bramwell's salad cream from Aldi. It's 1.5 sins for a tablespoon. I don't think I've even got half a tablespoon here, but I'm going to count it as 1 sin just to protect my weight loss. And that's my lunch, and I shall catch you later for my evening meal. It's 4 o'clock now, and I'm having a pre-workout snack. So I've got an apple, which is a pink lady one, which is speed, 2 little sweet clems, which are speed, and I've got a teaspoon of peanut butter, which is 1.5 sins. So I logged off work at 3:30, and we just took Luna out for a walk, and it's really nice outside actually. It's quite warm. I've still got a banging headache. I had a headache yesterday, and I've had a headache most of the day. I've took painkillers, but nothing seems to be working, so it'd be so easy for me to say that I'm not doing my workout, but I didn't work out at all last week. Obviously did a lot of walking, but didn't work out, so I'm determined to try and get back onto it and try and do one today, no matter how I feel. Even if I just manage half of it, it's better than nothing. So I'm having my pre-workout snack now in the hope that it gives me a bit of energy and sees me through till I do my dinner later. So yeah, I've took some Heck chicken burgers out for tea for me, and I've got some breaded chicken for everyone else. So I'm going to do something with that. I think I've got some new potatoes, so I'll come up with something to go with it. It's going to be an easy tea tonight. So yeah, I'll show you when I get it out. Here's my evening meal. I've got 2 of the chicken Italia Heck burgers. They're 2 sins each, that's 4 sins. Then I've got broccoli for speed, salad, which is lettuce, cucumber and tomatoes for speed. And then I've got some new potatoes that have been done in the active fryer, they're sin free. So this is 4 sins for dinner, and I'm not sure if I'll have anything else for snack later or not, and if I do I'll show you, but I'm not sure if I will. Hi guys, excuse the wet hot hair pyjama look, but after I logged off work, took Luna out for a walk, and it was surprisingly nice and warm and sunny. And then I came back and sat down for a little bit before trying to get ready to motivate myself to do a workout. So I don't know if I've mentioned it on here, but this last phase of this workout routine thing that I'm doing has been a real challenge. I've not particularly enjoyed it. It's really hard. I literally felt like every part of my body's been hurting, and it's extremely difficult, and I found it really hard to keep up. And last week when I went on holiday, I took my weights with me, I took my mat with me, and I was determined to do my exercising, but there was just no room in the caravan. I just couldn't do it, and I was scared I was going to go through the floor, or I don't know, capsize the caravan or something. So I ended up missing my workouts last week, and I did a lot of walking to make up for it, but I came back and I had every intention of, on Saturday when I drove back, doing a double, and then doing a double on Sunday to try and catch up a little bit. But I didn't do either, and I really struggled to motivate myself. So I had a chat with my sister, who I do the workouts with, and she was feeling pretty similar. So we decided that we needed this plan to be over, that we really need to get to the end of it. So I've treated last week as if I'd done the workout. So I've written that week off. I've moved straight on to the next week. So I'm now on the last week of phase 3. So we've got this week to go, and then we've got peak week, which is the very, very final sort of shredding week, and then we're done with it. So 2 more weeks, end is in sight. So I've had a chat with my coach on the Beachbody On Demand service that I use, and sort of explained to her how I was feeling, and she did say that, you know, it does feel like it's a real long program towards the end, and that the workouts are long. Sorry if I'm messing around my hair, but it's just damp and it just looks awful. But I was asking her what she's doing next, and she's starting a new routine, I think towards the end of September, called 10 rounds, which is a mixture of boxing and lifting, I think. And there's a sample workout to try, so I'm excited to try that, because I might give that a go. I've never done anything like that before, and it'd be nice to do something different. I'm just hoping the workouts are a little bit shorter. I have said that the next ones I do, I want to be no more than half an hour. Then if I want to do more, I can do an extra one and double up or whatever. But to have these ones that have been over an hour, obviously to fit in getting changed, then you have to get it all set up with your weights and everything. Then you're doing an hour, then you're packing everything away, then you're getting showered. So all in all, it takes you almost 2 hours, and it just feels like it's so much time that I just don't have. But that said, today's workout, I'm so glad I did it. So glad I did it. I've been feeling really rough, and I might have mentioned on here earlier, I had such a banging headache, and that's why I logged off work, left it doing some updates, it got Windows updates to do, and I went out to walk Luna thinking it helped clear my head. And I've got such a banging headache, and felt pretty dreadful. I feel like I'm coming down with something. So I forced myself to do it, and my headache's gone, and I feel so much better. So much better. So if nothing else, if I can encourage you that even if you don't feel like it, try and do something, because I don't know if it's the endorphins or what, but I feel so much better than I did, and so happy. I have recorded a bit of footage from my workout today, because I'm conscious I haven't done any for the last few weeks. But partway through doing it, my daughter rang me because she wanted me to go and pick her up from Nottingham. So I told her she'd have to wait till I finished, and then she rang me again. So it cut my recording off, and I didn't realise. So you haven't got my full workout. I did do it all, honestly. But yeah, so straight after I finished my workout, I drove into Nottingham, picked Chloe up from the train station, and then came home, made dinner. And you've just seen what I've eaten. I had the 2 Heck chicken Italia burgers. They were delicious. What I didn't show you was after I'd filmed my dinner, I actually put a tablespoon of the light sweet chilli sauce on it. I'm not sure if that's a sin. It might be. I'll double check and I'll put it on screen. So I have still got a few sins left if I want to use them for a snack, but to be honest, I feel quite satisfied at the moment. Really enjoyed it. Trying to avoid having so much sweet stuff, because I was dipping into sweet stuff last week, and obviously last night I gave in and had some sweet stuff. So I think I've got to go cold turkey with it for a bit. So whilst I did have meringue on my breakfast, I'm treating that as part of a meal. It's a bit different. I don't want to be snacking on sweet stuff, because it's a slippery slope for me. Anyway, I've rambled on for quite a long time now. I just thought I'd pop on just to tell you what was happening and how I was feeling, and that I feel really happy. I've had a really good day today. I'm taking one day at a time at the moment to try and get my head back into the game. So yeah, really enjoyed it, and like I said, I feel so much better than I did. So I'm so happy that I've done my workout. Just sitting down watching some YouTube now, still trying to play catch up on what I missed last week. Just watched the two Simbraes. They make me really laugh and howl. I know exactly what they mean about spiders, so yeah, made me proper laugh. So yeah, I'm going to sit and watch a bit more and probably try and grab an early night. So we'll see. I always say that, it never happens, but I'm going to try and do it. And I shall catch you again tomorrow for the next one. Bye.